What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Shop Talk. Yeah. But listen, man, I want to come to y'all. I want to talk to y'all a little bit today about the New York Knicks and the situation that the New York Knicks are in right now, meaning 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about that as well as some other things. The new addition of Josh Hart to the New York Knicks, the trade they made with the Portland Trailblazers to bring Josh Hart over here. I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk. I mean, there's only been 2 games. Josh Hart's been here. The Knicks have won both of those games at home, which is a great thing. They won these games in the Garden, protecting their home court. I watched interviews after the game with Hart as well as with Jalen Brunson, the relationship these two guys got. And that's something I really want to talk about. That's something I want to expand this on. I want to just talk a little bit about it. I wanted to talk about where you guys think they might be heading, how far y'all think they could go. Are they going to make the playoffs? Are they going to be in the play-in? And if so, how far do they go? In the play-in, how far do they make it? In the playoffs, do we get out of the first round? These are things I wanted to talk about today. I want to just basically concentrate on the New York Knicks. So what I really want to talk about and mostly talk about is the path that we have to the playoffs. Right now, we're in a great situation. We're in a better than I thought we would be at the beginning of the season. I never thought we would be in this situation. Yeah, I picked us to win 42 or better games. But right now, sitting where we sitting, with maybe I don't even know how many games are left. Was it 23 games left, 22 games left in the season? We're sitting in a good situation right now. We're in a position to move up in the standards as far as it's possible we could move up into the 5th seed. It's possible. Um, but it's definitely possible for us to make the playoffs and not to play in. I think the Knicks have been playing great ball. With the consideration, we missing Robinson. Mitch Rob been out since early January, and we've been staying afloat. The Knicks been holding their own, staying afloat, staying above 500. I think he's expected back soon. I know it's just reports came out today about his thumb and stuff like that. So we know he's not going to play tomorrow night. We know that. But then you got the All-Star break. I think he did some little working out recently, yesterday. Um, so we see what happened with that situation. But listen, the Knicks has been holding their own. They've been floating around that 500 and above ever since Mitch left. Now, with the addition of Josh Hart, listen, right now he's coming off the bench. And listen, the bench yesterday did a hell of a job. With his 27 points, I think we scored 50 something points. The bench scored 50 something points. I'm not looking at no stats. I just want to talk about them right now. And I want to talk about the situation and what we're facing as a team. We know ain't no trades going down right now. Ain't nothing happening. This is what we rocking with. What we rocking with, what we got right now is what we going forward with. Unless some crazy miracle happen. But right now is what we're going to rock with, and rightfully so is what we should rock with. Right now is not the time to start twisting stuff up and doing this and doing that. And right now we're playing good basketball. Like we playing good basketball. Last night against the Brooklyn Nets showed it. It showed, yeah, the Brooklyn Nets are without Kyrie and Kevin. They don't have them no more, but they're a good team. The Brooklyn Nets is a good team. They're sitting in front of us, and we're trying to take their spot if possible. If that's possible, that's what we want to do. But I think the addition of Josh Hart, I think it was a great pickup. I think it was great just for the chemistry he has with our point guard. Like he has a chemistry, he has a relationship with our point guard, and that's important. That's very important. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the rotation. I don't think Tibbs is going to really mingle with it because what's working is working, and if it ain't broken, don't fix it. But I can see him starting next to Jalen Brunson. I can see that happening. Maybe not now, but in the near future, I see it happening. But listen, man, we're doing good right now. We're playing good. I wanted to come on. I wanted to talk about it a little bit because it's sitting in the back of my head as a Knicks fan. That's all I do. You know what I mean? For the most part, when I'm thinking sports, I'm thinking Knicks. I'm thinking Knicks. That's what I'm, especially NBA. When I'm thinking Knicks and everything that's in front of us to get where we need to go. So that's what I'm thinking about. So I wanted to come on. I wanted to do this real quick. But I want you guys, if you could, go down in the comment section. I want to know what y'all think about the New York Knicks situation right now, the situation they in. We're sitting in a good situation. We're sitting in a good place. We're playing good basketball. Pretty much everybody. Everybody is contributing to what's going on. All right. So I mean, not to call anybody out. I'm not trying to put nobody on Front Street, but listen, just think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Right now, Mitch Robb playing well in the center. If that was possible, if he was here. RJ Barrett doing what we know he could do or have done in the past that he's not doing right now. Just imagine the team. Just imagine it. Yeah, I understand chemistries can get, you know what I mean, effed up and things get, you know what I mean, right now what's working is working. And once you start adding other pieces, but these are pieces that's already here. These are pieces that worked with this team before. I understand we got a new addition, one player, new addition. But listen, I want y'all to just think about that. I want y'all to think about Jalen Brunson playing beside Josh Hart, the point guard and the shooting guard. Just think about that. I don't know if it can work. And I'm not saying mingle with it and twist it up and switch things up right now. Maybe we should leave everything the way it is because we actually playing good basketball. Bring Mitch back, keep it the way it is, have Hart coming off the bench, helping the second unit. Because you know the second unit was bad. Like they wasn't giving us any points besides IQ. That's where we was getting the points from. And Isaiah, you know, just recently Isaiah been helping off the bench. But you got to remember, at one time Isaiah was starting over Sims. So these are things that I want Knicks fans and I want y'all to think about. I want y'all to talk about it. I think we're in a good situation. I think for this final run, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to do some things. And I believe we making the playoffs. I believe we going in the playoffs. And if I'm wrong, and we got to come in on the play-in game, a lot of teams are going to be afraid of us. They're not going to want to play us. A lot of teams. I mean, it's one team I definitely don't want to meet. If we make it, if we had to go in the play-ins, I don't want to go up against Toronto. And I don't think the Knicks want to play against. Maybe they do, for pride. Yeah, let's go up against them. Or we gonna show what we're really. Nah, we don't want to meet Toronto in the play-ins. So we want to make the playoffs to avoid them. Because to me, who else? Who else? At one time, yeah, the Nets. We had lost 9 straight games to them. But the Nets ain't the same Nets no more. And that's no slight to the players that they picked up, because they picked up some good players, great players. So it's no slight to them. But right now, the Toronto Raptors is the team, if we had to go into the play-ins, that I'm not comfortable with us going up against them. But there's really no other team for me that I'm afraid of with the Knicks. Just watching the Knicks, watching how they play every other team. Like I said, we haven't beaten the Nets in 9 straight games. Back to 2020 was the last time we beat them until last night. You gotta remember, they're not the same team no more. So they're a whole different team. So this is a whole different era now. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about going forward. But those Toronto Raptors, we need to try to avoid them if we could. And I still bet on the Knicks if we have to meet them. I'm going with the Knicks all the way. I'm going with New York. But listen, man, we in a good situation. I just want to come on here and talk a little junk and talk to y'all about the Knicks. I was just feeling it. I'm sitting here and I'm watching. I'm on YouTube and I'm watching different things. I'm like, man, let me go do something, man. Let me talk about these dudes, because it was better to talk to you guys than talk to myself. So there you go. That's why y'all got this video. But let's go Knicks tomorrow night against the Atlanta Hawks. And listen, let's talk a little bit about the Atlanta Hawks. Y'all remember a couple of years ago, we made the playoffs, and Atlanta Hawks took us out in the first round. We won 1 game. This year, we've fared better against the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks ain't the same team. Trae Young, to me, ain't the same player. But you can't sleep on him. You can't sleep on him. How can you sleep on Trae? You can't. So we play them tomorrow. We can pull this game out, win this game, go into the All-Star break on a high note. We sitting good, man. Yo, we sitting good. We sitting real good. You guys, appreciate y'all watching this. I'd like for y'all to go down and leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel about the New York Knicks, the situation they in, the seat they sitting in, 7th seed right now, half a game behind Miami. We in a good situation, and I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. Especially last night game. Because normally we get in that fourth quarter and things just fall apart for us, and we're not able to hold the lead and this, but not last night. We were able to hold our lead. Yeah, it fell down a little bit. It was a little higher than what we won by. I think we won by 18, but I think we were up to about 24. We was leading 24, about 24 points in the fourth quarter. But it was beautiful to see. It was beautiful to see, and I look forward to tomorrow night's game. Also, I'm hoping Jalen Brunson can slide in that All-Star thing. I think he will. Jaylen Brown, he might not play. And if he don't play, I'm thinking JB can slide into that spot. He should have been an All-Star. Well, we're going to see Julius Randle at the All-Star game. Deservedly so. But yo, that's all I got to say today. I wanted to come on, talk a little bit about it. Know what you guys feel about it. If you're out there and you want to talk, leave a comment. And like always, y'all know what it is. Peace. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.